What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building. Peep Squad, what is going on? Happy 4th of July. Hope you guys are celebrating, having a good time. Baby, I am not. I got my allergies, and I'm so glad that I am live tonight because you already know you can hear me coughing, baby. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is going down. OMG. And also this mid-season trailer then came out, even though we have already seen some of the mid-season trailer, take place on these YouTube streets, but it is what it is, baby. So let's get into that situation. Let's talk about the trailer, and then we'll talk about tonight's episode. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing fine. It's so good to be here. How y'all doing? So let's get into it. Let's talk about this whole situation of, what's going to be going down in September, because it seems like the tables are going to turn and they're going to take a little vacation, and Love and Marriage Huntsville is not returning until September. I think September 10th or the first Sunday of September, I believe it's, returning. So there's a whole lot that is going on in that situation. I was like, for real? But in any event, you got Love and Marriage DC. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up on all the, shows that I do review. It's just that having these allergies, the coughing, the sneezing, the water in the eyes. And when I upload videos, I can, edit out when I'm coughing or when I have to stop or things of that nature. When I'm live, I can't do that, baby. You hear it from me to the microphone. So in any event, let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Lulu. So they are going on this couples retreat. And it seems like Tiffany's kind of nervous about this retreat. She wants to leave early. She don't want to be there with her husband and things of that nature. And it also seems like, Dr. Francis is going to be pulling out some things about their marriage that might not be right, that may seems like, it ain't real. You know what I mean? It seems like Tiffany's worried that they're gonna find something out or discover something about her marriage, or maybe she's embarrassed about the sex situation where she doesn't want to have sex with her husband. And also in tonight's episode, when it comes to Tiffany, she was, getting caught out there when it came to Kimmi and Tisha, because it was like, girl, you always talking about sex, and we heard you had sex issues in your marriage and things of that nature. So we're gonna see that pan out, and Dr. Francis is going to be telling Lou, hey, listen, we're gonna work on some treatment so you'll be able to say what you need to say to your wife without, feeling afraid to speak up and say what you want to say, because you don't know how she's going to respond. And so basically, Dr. Francis is calling him out saying, baby, you soft. You soft like marshmallows. You soft like a pillow. You like Serta soft, baby. And so I was like, okay, so that's the situation. And so Tiffany just seems like she's out of it. But also, this leaves the door open for the rest of the group to pick at Lou and Tiffany's marriage, because Lou had a lot of things to say about Marsau and also Tisha's marriage. And you already know that Marsau confronted Lou and told him off. And it was funny tonight when Miss Tisha basically was saying, oh, so you and Lou are getting along together, and he was like, yeah, because we had a conversation when we went on the guys trip to Atlanta. It was like there was no cinder block, or there was no, bridge or brick wall that was in the mix of the situation. And so Tisha says, oh, because you got him together. And we all know Marsau got Lou together. Lou was acting like he was going to be Billy Badass when he had a conversation with Marsau, and that did not happen. And so in any event, it seems like Lou, he feels embarrassed. He feels like people are looking at him. You can tell like he's just like, he feels like he's probably less than a man because he can't get, no punani from his wife. And he's accepting and he's taking it, and she's basically working 24/7, 7 days a week. She don't even want to see his ass. Like you would think. And Tiffany and Tiffany's out here bragging that she has sex with her husband here, there, everywhere. And Lou said that's not the case. He's not getting any. Then she wants to call him, say that he's addicted to sex, but he said he ain't getting none, girl. So what are you talking about? And then she's talking about we can do it in a call, we can have a baby. She says this tonight. I'm like, girl, you are just sitting here lying through your teeth. And so when Lou is actually sitting down at the couple's retreat, and he's at the table, and he's basically saying, I can't believe Dr. Francis read me that quick, that fast, in a New York minute. So he was like, he was just like unbelievable, but he was embarrassed, it seems. Not like he was like, wow, this is an epiphany. It was more like embarrassment because it's on TV, and the skeletons all going to the store to come down. Okay. And then you got Kimmi, she's basically instigating, said, you surprised he diagnosed you like that? He read you? Didn't you do the same thing to Marsau? 1 minute she's with Marsau, the next minute she want to stay away. So Kimmi basically is, throwing Lou under the bus. And didn't you come after, Marsau and talk about his marriage, and you basically knew it in 30 seconds after meeting him? No, Lou said he knew him from back in the day. He knew him back in the Magic City days or something like that, okay? So Kimmi's being shady in this situation. And Kimmi, why you throw that up there like that? Why you put him? Why you know Marsau is going to jump all over that because everybody likes to deflect in this group. It's a lot of deflecting going on. So in any event, but Kimmi's sticking up for her people. She's sticking up for her family. I was like, okay, Kimmi. So in any event, I was like, okay, girl, do your thing. Lou just looked so and so Marsau basically said, oh look, oh, so you actually was diagnosed by somebody that got basically the credentials to actually do that. So okay. So he's throwing his shade at the table. So Lou and Tiffany are feeding, they're basically pray right now at this couple retreat because Marsau and Maurice think that they got it going on, that there ain't no problems in their marriage. As long as Marsau gets, some nookie, he's okay in the situation. And then, mid-season that, in September when the show comes back on, you're going to have Tisha. She's going to actually sit down with Marsau and have this conversation with him because she's asking him, how's your mother-in-law? Oh, let me say your ex-mother-in-law. She like to throw that up there. And so Martell was like, okay, yeah. And so she's basically letting him know that his mother-in-law took a picture of her and posted on Instagram, and it wasn't too flattering, the wives club, and she kind of didn't appreciate that situation. So then Martell's like, okay, I don't know why he cheesing like that. I don't know why he doing all that. I have no idea why he doing all that. And so this is actually, so Tisha's like, yo, they took a picture, from the scene, from the festivities and things of that nature. And basically, Mel's mother was shading me on Instagram. So she's feeling a certain type of way. So she goes to Martell, to see if he can give her some information. Mel asked her mother, did she do it? The mother said, Mel asked her mother, did you do it maliciously? Did you do it to be shady? And Mel's mother said, well, they treat you bad. They talk about you bad. They treat you like a dog. And everybody else be doing shady stuff. So that means, yes, Mel's mother did it to be, be, petty, okay? And so then Mel in return said, well, Marsau basically posted, the Coke bottles, and it stands for, Vanessa and Scott, because she used to date one of the Scotts. So basically he's throwing shots and things of that nature, which was on the blogs not too long ago. So, but this is going to be coming up in September. And, then Mel, she gets a chance to tell Martell, hey, listen, Wanda's out here talking, cash money ish out here in these streets, and she's doing way too much. And, she's basically asking, or insinuating that, Sugar Mama is not yours. Like is there been a DNA test? And so, now Martell is upset. He's angry about the situation. He clicked in real quick. And also Martell and Mel, at this point, they are getting along and they are co-parenting so far right now together and the situation. So, because they start off the scene and Martell basically says, we've been getting along better, blah, blah, blah. And I guess he's going to bring up, the situation when it comes to LaTisha, and Mel and Martell are getting along because Mel said that, if you don't get it right, then we ain't gonna do this. That's what she said on tonight's episode. She ain't taking no more fugaziness. So now Martell, look at his face. He's furious right now. He is mad, y'all. And he was like, what question and what? Like, the street, the criminal record and everything. At this point, he snapped into that dude. Okay, he snapped into that dude for real. And we're going to get to Mel. She is going to be going to, Wanda's outside cooking. Destiny's having her event and everything. Destiny looks upset already. She's looking at Mel like, why you got so much hate on your face, girl? Why you look so mad? She looks so bothered, and she looks so angry that it looks like she wanted to jump on Mel so bad. But Mel was rude because Mel didn't even say hi to her, but they ain't getting along, so she ain't being fake. But you're gonna come up in her place of business and not say hi. So definitely Mel was being shady, and definitely Mel wanted to, poke her nose up at her and basically, whatever. I could do. I'm walking in your shop and I'm not saying hello to you. And Tiffany's taking it like she's about to have a seizure. She's about to have a heart attack. Why you let this woman get up under your skin so bad? Did she sleep with your man? Did she take your money? No, she didn't take your money. People heard that y'all wasn't getting along and they said, you know what? We ain't going to do business with you, Tiffany. And then people were saying that you barely open. Like you barely open. So you got all that going on. And so, because Mel walks into the shop and says hi to Kimmi, and so Tiffany is pissed. And Tiffany, what do you got on? Do you think you Janet Jackson, girl? You think you Janet Jackson? Oh, yes, she does. And so now she waits for Mel to leave. Why you say that shit to her face right there and then? She goes, oh, so you going to walk in my place and not say hello to me? Like, you shouldn't have even been invited. You should have been escorted out like security, like you did, Tisha. So now she's Billy Badass. She got Tisha's back. She's fighting for Tisha. Now she's mad that Tisha was escorted out of Mel's event. You didn't have a problem with it before, but now that you on the other side, baby, you got a problem and you sticking up for them. They don't be sticking up. Nobody be sticking up for you like that, okay? You did have a friend, Mel, that was sticking up for you, but you got jealous because Tiffany came around the situation and you want to be secrety, and it is what it is. You wanted to switch sides a long time ago. You gonna tell me you wasn't sitting there talking smack about her to Martell, and Martell didn't go back and tell Mel? He went back and tell her, just like he talks about her, he talks about your to her, okay? In any event, moving on from that situation, we have Mel. Now she meets up with Wanda. Basically, she said, Wanda, you the person I want to see. You came out here, you was running your mouth, you was talking about me, you're talking about my child, you posting all this stuff on social media, disrespectful, question the fraternity of my daughter. Who do you think you are? Blase in the third. Just reading her. Wanda said, what you talking about, your baby daddy? Yes, you're talking about her baby daddy. And Wanda's like, what? And she's yelling. You got LaTisha right there, and then you got Barry. He's trying to bring, he's trying to bring Wanda back. Like, hold back. Don't step in this woman's face. And it looks like Tisha's ready to go because Mel said somebody grabbed her hair and she swooped it right out the way. They tried to grab her hair and she turned. She like did the snake. The snake? She like did the snake and they couldn't grab onto her hair. And you got Martell. Martell's behind Mel. And then you have, Mr. Marsau, he's there, he's watching, he's listening, and he knows Wanda ain't right. They know Wanda ain't right, but at the same time, storyline and Tisha despised Mel, and Mel at this point despised Tisha. So it is what it is. But Tisha, she Tisha got her blinders on, baby. She don't never want to be divorced. She don't never want to be a part of that situation. And the lady started like squaffling a little bit. That's when Melanie did the snake when somebody tried to grab her hair. And so Martell is acting like he's on a football field. He got his legs bent, he got his hands up, he's going left, right, all the way around in a circle, trying to see who's trying to attack him, trying to see is Melanie okay. He got the street predator, ambiance on in this situation, y'all. So and the shit was funny though. And so then Maurice jumps up in Martell's face like, you better calm down, boy, and blah blah blah. And Martell's like, no. Then Martell swings, like pushes him off of him because Maurice is trying to say, calm down, hold up, bro, like what you doing? And then now they both getting ready to fight. So it's not even Marsau right now we see on camera. It's Maurice. It's the older brother. You know what I mean? What happened to Marsau? What happened to your Billy badass, Mr. Younger brother? Why is Maurice fighting this battle? It's really with you and Martell and Melody and and Mel and Tisha. So you got that situation. See, Martell like pushes Maurice off of him, like getting him off, and you got Tisha yelling in the background. You have, Kimmi, she's yelling in the background too. And so Martell is swinging and he's not swinging like punching, but kind of like when he was pushing Maurice off him, he could have snubbed or he could have touched his face, but not like in a like he hit him hard or anything like that. So they was in there. Kimmi don't know what to do. Your husband getting beat up, girl. And so we have Stormy, her big ass boyfriend. I mean, her big old husband, his big old beautiful ass. Her husband's cute. So her husband, he's stopping Martell. Martell got his wrist because Martell's trying to get to them. And then you got that little old guy. If Maurice and Marsau wanted to really get loose, they could have got loose. And look at Kimmi yelling, "Stop! Kimmi, you better get out the way before you get smacked, girl." And so, you got that situation going on. So I'm just like, Lord, have mercy. And so, and look at Maurice. He got his legs crossed. Not Maurice, but Marsau. He got his legs crossed, like And Kimmi barely holding him. He ain't trying to go nowhere. He's holding his brother too. He's like, oh man, this boy really acting up today. And Maurice is mad because you almost got him in trouble, Lord. And so now we got Marsau talking his mess. That F and B word, I'll beat his mother. B word, blah blah blah. Nobody's scared of him. So he's sweating profusely. Look at somebody pouring a bucket of water. He's really out of shape, y'all. I don't know why y'all trying to fight Martell. Y'all gonna be getting beat down. Martell's running. Melody's running after Martell to stop him. She's yelling and screaming, and she's on live at the same time giving us the tea. Go Mel, do your thing, girl. So in any event, that is what is going to be coming on camera in September, because I just reviewed the mid-season trailer. So what y'all doing? What's going on? Let me see who's up in here. Hey, what's up, Diaz? What's up, Major? What's up? What's going on? What's up, Rashida Libra? What's up? What's going on? Wanda, no, she was wrong for even mentioning no kids, girl. You already know. Yo, 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 yo. Rashida Libra, Martell really should be crying at night. Hi, Mary Jane. How are you, love? I'm good. How are you, baby? Thank you, LSW. How you doing? Happy 4th of July to each and every one of y'all. I hope you had a good time and things of that nature. Destiny needs to sit down. Girl, you already know, Major. She needs to sit down somewhere and fall back, because that hate and the jealousy that she have is not even real beef like that. Like, she's so mad. She's so mad because I don't know why she's so mad because Melanie's calling out and said that she wasn't a friend. Okay, you call me out and you say I'm not a friend, and you call me out and say like I'm chilling with the enemy, and you know what I mean. I'm like, okay, then fine then. But she looking like she's shaking, like she just wants to rip her neck off. Like, girl, like calm down. Are the Scots giving you that much money? Are they really building your building that fast and that quick? Are they really helping you? Like, but you already know she got a film, baby. Nah, Elisa, you didn't miss the thing. The preview was better. Oh, you know it was. Why you think I went with it first, Major? Why you think I went with it first? I was like, damn, for real? September? I was like, this whole preview was way better than the whole episode. Lord. Hey, Fisher. Good evening to you too. Okay, so now let's get to the episode real quick. Let's get into that. Yeah, it was way better, like 1000%. So let's get into fake Tiffany. Let's get to Tiffany out here faking it in the streets. Why is she telling people that she's having sex with this man? Why is she telling Mel when she went over there to go find her mother and things of that nature that she has sex with her husband all the time? She basically be saying that she be with him like outside. She give him everything. He gets every part of her body. She was bragging in a car. And then her husband's out here saying that he ain't getting it. Then she's calling him he's addicted to sex. Then how you giving it to him like that if he's addicted to sex and he's saying he ain't getting it? You know what I mean? It's like she don't want to talk about that. Is she not? She's not giving it to him. Like, what's going on? Now she's calling him a sex addict. Like, you know, I'm like, girl, your man want to get it in with you. You don't want to get it in with him, and you married him, girl. What's going on? Just tell the truth. Tell it like it is, baby. You don't want that, man. You did it for TV. Or something else. Whatever the something else is, I don't think we're gonna quite get to it because Tiffany doesn't know how to tell the truth if it was hitting her in the face. And basically, you know, her husband, you know, he caters to her so much and he spoils her so much and basically let her get away with murder that she thinks that she can just be lying on TV. Like we don't get what she's saying. And then she's telling, you know, Tisha and Kimmi that they have sex all over the place and all this other stuff. Like we it doesn't have to be one place. We can have sex anywhere. Like, girl, your man said he's not getting nothing. He said he's not getting none. Okay, it's so bad that you guys open your marriage up. That's a shame. So what's the problem, girl? You don't want to do counseling. You don't want to do any of that. But in any event, you know, Tiffany is sitting there, she's chilling and she's happy to be invited because the rumors are that Mel might be leaving the show and starting her own ensemble cast for Atlanta Blase III. So in any event, Tiffany was invited. She's happy. And you know, when it comes to Tisha, she basically has to let you know, oh, you say it's no shade here, it's like no drama here, blah blah blah. So she's telling Tiffany all this, basically saying being shady because any event that, you know, recently this season that, you know, Tisha went to, you know, there was some shadiness going on. Girl, you came in here with the white shirt. That was a shot at Melanie. Come on, stop playing games. Like, so that's why the tension was already popping off. That's why Destiny was already popping off. Look at Destiny popping off for mid-season for you and throwing you up in the mix. And look at, you know, Destiny was popping off at the Galatina. Okay. So in any event, but you know, it wouldn't be a conversation if, you know, Tisha and Kimmi did not question Tiffany to find out if she knew anything that happened on the trip. And also they want to know what she knows so they can key about it. And so everything so far went well on the Atlanta trip. But Tiffany said, you know, she heard about the rage room. You know, Marsau was raging about, you know, Wanda, and he was raging about Wanda, and Lou was raging about her. And basically she was saying that, you know, he was in the rage room going crazy because he wasn't getting no new he wasn't getting no cool. How is he supposed to bring bacon home if he ain't getting buttered up, baby? How is he supposed to fry? How is he supposed to simmer? So in any event, when it comes to Tiffany, and Tiffany was like Lou not getting any sex, and Tisha was like, oh my God, I was so surprised when, you know, Marsau basically said that because Tiffany's always talking about sex, basically throwing it in Tiffany's face that she is a liar. She been out here bragging about she's having sex here, there, and everywhere, but her husband saying he ain't having no sex, okay? And her husband told her if she ever does that to him, he is leaving, or he should be able to contract outside sources, okay, to fulfill his wife duties. All right. So it was all a key for Kimmi and Tisha. And Kimmi was like, girl, we had to pull you off the roof, especially in Vegas and everything. So they're stunned about the situation. And Tiffany said, well, it's working. I'm just so busy. I don't have time. I don't have this. I don't have that, blah, blah, blah. But you live in the same house, so you got time. You're not working, 24/7, okay, and one day. Like, you got to come home, sleep, shit, eat, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you want to have a baby. Then you try to tease the man with a baby on this episode. He said, how we gonna have a baby, Tiffany, if we ain't having sex? So your husband saying that you're not even getting it in, you're not getting quickies. You don't want to sleep with that man at all. You are excited about Martell, okay? Allegedly, baby. This is only entertainment gossip, okay? Don't take it personal. It's just one of them days that we talk about gossip, okay? Everything is allegedly, okay? So you already know, y'all. Like, so what y'all think? Is Tiffany's not having sex with that man. Why Tiffany don't want to have sex with her husband? Tiffany wants Lou for his money, and that's it. And it might not be enough because she won't even sleep with him. When you're in the house and you ain't getting, and he ain't getting nothing, where is all the money coming from with Lou Girl Williams? I don't know where he getting it from, an inheritance or something. LSW, never see her kids or his kids. Nope, God knows, because they're probably lying. That's why it seems like the counseling situation, she seemed very, very nervous about it. She seemed like, she's going to be discovered or uncovered. So we have that situation going. So that, so they're talking about that. And, Kimmi and Tisha was happy that there was no, linebackers or strippers everywhere, but they were. Maurice said that he don't know what's your idea of touching, because I did touch, but I didn't caress. I was like, Lord, what's going on? So in any event, Tiffany basically, she responds to the situation, well, he wants sex, but it seems like I give him sex, but it's not good enough, and then Kimmi jumps in and says, well, women sometimes don't want, we are full and they want more, so that's what she's saying. But a lot of women will be having sex with their husband, y'all. What you talking about? Because we all got needs. Like, you must be in some deep depression, or you deeply can't stand him, or you deeply don't like it, okay? Point blank period for you to be doing that. Because why would you say I do and lead that man on to thinking that you want to have a baby too? And so, Kimmi says, well, that could be his truth. And then Tiffany basically says, well, I want to be full of something else. And she was like, not eggplant, but I want to be full of hugs and kisses and stuff like that. How is he supposed to do that when you ain't never home, when you're always too tired, when you're always too busy, when you guys don't have no time? So how is that supposed to happen when you're always working, you're always traveling, you're always doing something that involves yourself and not him? Okay, so how is that supposed to happen? So we have this whole situation, and basically they talk about Dr. Francis and the couples trip, which Tisha's basically saying that Dr. Francis has helped her, and Kimmi says Dr. Francis has helped her go on vacation, and then go on a honeymoon. And then we have Tiffany, she basically says, well, I hope Dr. Francis can help me with a honeymoon, something fabulous, something good. And so Tisha being shady, you better say, hope Dr. Francis can help you with a baby, because she don't want no baby. Kimmi and Tisha know that Tiffany's out here lying, y'all. They really do. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? What's going on? Hey, Linda. What's up, Ralph? Say what? She got a crush on Martell. She cheated on her first husband because she wanted more, What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. Tiffany left her first husband. Yep, she did. She left him because he didn't have no money. She said that was her soulmate. Hey, Rosa. Tiffany looks old, not 32. I know. I've been saying that for the longest. What's up, Norris? How you doing? What's going on? She's complaining and arguing with her husband. Hey, Diva, what's going on, Linda? 1 second. I'm back, guys. So, in any event, with that situation, so we shall see. Kimmi and Tisha just playing around with this girl. They know she's sitting there lying to them. You see Tisha with her big eyes. You guys are not having you always say you be having sex. I was shocked when Maurice when Marsau told me that. So you already know. They already know that's something just ain't right. For real, something just ain't right with the situation. So we get to Mel, and Mel's basically getting ready for this big opening at this huge, theater that they're building in Huntsville. And she's going to be the first person that basically is christening the place. And she's going to be a guest host. And it's a real big situation, but the kids ain't there. And it is what it is. But she's not going to beg Martell. She's not going to try to say, Martell, bring the kids. Because when she has her time with the kids, she's not trying to hear anything from Martell. This was the past. And also, Melody basically says she's not falling for it. She's going to stay in a safe place because her mother told her to stay in a safe place. Stay in a safe place. Stay safe like you are. And the mom was like, I don't even know how that man could be so evil. And basically saying that he's basically ashamed and he's embarrassed of what he did. And he's dealing with the torment of how he tore up his whole family, how he tore everything that he was having and everything that he tried to, everything him and his wife tried to build. He, basically destroyed that. And so, Mel's mother's basically said he's dealing with that. So stay far away as long as your peace is okay. That's what Mel's been doing. She's been basically he's seeing the kids, but she's not communicating with him. She's not doing none of that stuff with him because she's not here for his BS. She's not here for that. Sometimes you got to show a person better than you can tell a person. So in any event, Martell probably was playing some games, probably was, acting all nonchalant, being very nasty when they first divorced. It's been 2 years. And so in any event, Mel got to the point where she's not giving in to him no more. She's not his wife. So she's not going to make it easy. She's not going to compromise with him like she used to. So he's feeling a certain type of way because she's not catering anymore. She's not being submissive to him anymore. She cut the bag from him. You know what I mean? So imagine if Martell didn't do what he did, and imagine if he left his marriage in a proper, respectful way, in a better way, and they stayed friends because she tried to be buddy with him. Imagine her introducing that wine at that great opening. Imagine her, peddling his wine because it would be all under one umbrella. Who else is going to do that for him? Ariane is not going to do that for him. She can barely, do for herself. You know what I'm saying? And so he's trying to take care of her and then take care of his kids as well. So he created such a huge problem for himself that is ridiculous. That's what he wanted. That's what he chose to. And that's what he went after. And he went all the way. So in any event, you better wrap it up. And he didn't. So it is what it is. And you think that she's supposed to be catering to you. She's supposed to, bend down to you when you got this woman saying this and saying that and coming for her, calling her house, and basically knowing that she's married and still want to be in the mix, still want to be involved in the situation and still talking. And then on top of that, you trying to, diss her. So, she's not going to cater to you like that no more, Martell, like she used to. And so his mom says that, Martell's toxic, his toxic behavior, especially right after the divorce, was too much. She said, girl, keep your peace. And that's what Mel's doing, keeping her peace. And she called him evil. I was like, Lord, the woman don't call him evil. Why she call you evil, Martell? She don't call you evil, boy. She said he's evil. Lord, then Martell, he meets up with Lulu. Lulu's at the gym by himself. I don't even know why Tiffany don't come to the gym, give him some love, give him something. Martell, he comes through. And basically, they talk about, him passing his builder's license test and things of that nature. And Martell's so funny. He's like, I'm gonna need some prayer warriors to help me. He said, I'm going to need some prayer warriors to help me pass this test. And then Lou was like, I'm not good at testing. I get an anxiety, and I wasn't good at testing when I was younger, having tests and things of that nature. The Martell quickly was like, yo, don't put me in the same boat as you, Lou. Listen, I always passed. I always got that. I found some way to get on top. I found some way to slither through the cracks and get a passing grade. Okay. I don't know what you talking about. I'm like, he don't want to be considered weak or have any type of issues at all. And when he has a lot of flaws, and we all have flaws, but your flaws are just, destroying what you're trying to build. So in any event, so we have that situation, and Lou said he had a death in his family, so he left. We got Martell was like, how is Tiffany? And Lou was like, Tiffany's good. And the way Martell said, how is Tiffany, was like, it was a little pep in his step. Let me stop. And so, she's really been good. She's really been supportive. Yeah, Lou, stop lying. You are frustrated. You go to bed with blue balls every night, y'all. So in any event, moving on from that situation, Martell says that he wants to get married again. He says he missed his marriage. But he said, I miss my and he stopped, and he goes, no, I miss being married. So, he missed that. Of course he was going to miss it. They always miss it when it's gone. They always miss it when you leave. And that's why you got to leave. That's why you got to go sometimes, because certain people can get what you say one time and you're not going to have it. And that's it. And then there's some people that you got to show them better than you can tell them. And that's what Mel had to do with him. And he couldn't believe it. That's why he was fighting back. He was just heartbroken that she actually bounced. And she actually said no this time, because everything that he said and did in the past, it worked. She came back, and the rumors are out here in these streets that they might be back together, or they're trying to make it look like that, or they're co-parenting. But Martell's a slick talker. He's a smooth operator. He knows what to say and do, and he's a very good looking man, and he keeps his body in shape. And women like protectors. Women like men to, roll with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, feeling like you got your bodyguard and your husband and your best friend, but Martell can't be trusted, because he get mad or he get upset and things don't go his way. He would basically retaliate and try to do something to hurt you, and he never looks at what he does in the inside. And this is, to me, is the first time he's really looking deeply inside, because there's really a divide with his family. That man want to go home like he used to been going home in that house, living in that house, coming in the door, putting his keys on the table, the kids running saying daddy, the house clean, house beautiful, the house big, kids are well behaved, money's in the bank, money's in the pocket, money's on the phone, all that. And then having a beautiful wife to be around with, he wants that life. He wants to be public. He wants everything he had with Melanie. That's what he want, but he didn't know how to keep it. And he messed up. He did that to his own damn self. You know what I mean? He want to be back so bad it ain't even funny, because he ain't gonna meet nobody that's as ambitious as Mel is. So it's Coleslaw, aka Ariana Carey. She's not ambitious. She just sits on Instagram and talk about the show. How is that ambitious? How is that helping her? How is that doing anything? Her being stranded in the house, not having a car. Her car got totaled, but yet there's not another vehicle for you to drive. There's no rental for you to get in. There's no chauffeur. There's nobody driving you. No, she's really like a single mother, holding on to this guy, holding on to this dream, holding on to whatever lies that he's telling her to keep her substantial, or to keep her sustaining in that position that she's in, because she looked like hell. If you go to my my page, I did upload a video of Ariana talking about, the show things, her son, basically Knox being invited to go on this particular vacation with Mel and the kids. She said Martell asked for her son Knox to come, and she said no, because they were filming. So that's why she said no. Everybody in the comments was like, no, girl, Mel is not ready for that situation. And Knox is out here. Knox is very energetic. Okay. So in any event, she's still holding on, but she's holding on out of need, out of necessity, and out of, what she think it could be. But Mel had all that. and she left it. She could have stayed, because she stayed a couple of times. She filmed a show with him, knowing that he was, out here dipping and dapping. Where he's doing now, what he's doing right now, you see him on camera right now. That's what that man wants to do. That's where he wants to be. And it came out, sometimes the truth hurt. The shit comes out when you don't even want it to come out. I've been in that situation where I just be like, I miss it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I didn't know what I had until it was gone. And what I have experienced, them kids, how behaved they are, how they talk, they wasn't wild when they were little. They had a peace of mind, kids taken care of. And Ariane can't even take care, the one son that she has with him. She takes care of him, but it's very difficult. It's very hard for her. It's very challenging. Mel got for him. You know what I mean? And it seems like she's struggling so much, and she's trapped because it seems like she's trapped without the finances to go places or do things that she want to do. And that's my opinion. If you guys actually seen, that video that I did post to my channel. And it's just sad, it's sad because, a young girl throwing her life away, wasting her life behind lies and deception. And then now at this point, she's thinking she's fighting with Mel, to get this guy. At this point, like his attention, him being on vacation, that bothers her. She was on live today basically saying, that Martell came to her house and put rose. She didn't say his name, but she said, guys, look at this. I got rose petals. I got this. I got that, basically on the ground. So basically saying that she had a romantic night. And people are saying that Martell is at Essenfest and he's in NOLA. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's crazy, y'all. But in any event, moving on from that situation, yeah, it's it's a mess. It's a mess. And so Martell's basically admitting that he misses his marriage, but then he changed it and said he misses marriage life. He misses everything. He missed the dynamics. And Lou was like, yeah, Lou's trying to act like the homeboy and everything. Oh yeah, Mel this. A scorned woman is going to keep you from the kids. Boy, you don't even know what he did. Stop talking about people's marriage. Stop talking about people, period, Lou. Why are you even speaking on Mel? You was wrong when you spoke on Marcel, and he checked you, put you in check, and now you're talking about, women, they can hold the kids from you, they can do that, blah blah blah, which some women do that, but she's not trying to keep the kids away from him. She's keeping herself away from him. And so, Lou, there you go, speaking on somebody else's marriage when you ain't even getting no nook, no he. And Lou was like, we're going on this trip, a couples trip, and he was like, you're not a part of that club, you don't want to be a part of that club, and he's laughing, and Martell was like, that ain't funny, I want to be married. I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on? And so he's pissed off. He's mad. Lou's running his mouth trying to support him. He was like, Mel is so dark. I haven't talked to her. I haven't seen my kids. He said, I haven't talked to her. He doesn't see the kids on a regular basis like he wants to. She doesn't email him. She doesn't text him. All communication that he wants to have with her. He goes, I don't want to get with her. I don't want her no more. She thinks and I'm trying to chase her down. I don't want that no more. I'm over that. You were so hurt that, boy, you want to bust down and cry. Boy, he want to get his Tatiana bust down on right now, baby. He's just so hurt. That's why you see him trying to act like he want to be with this person, that person. Baby, that man can't sleep at night. He tried. He's gonna have to have a nightcap, because everything that he's trying to do, he could have already been done that with his wife if he didn't mess it up. But in any event, he's calling her out. He said she got a Zork cord, y'all. And Martell's basically saying that she got a dark heart and she's not a good friend. And he basically says Lou and Tiffany are going to figure it out, because she's going to do them in, and like she does everybody. And she treats people like crap and she throws them away. Nobody throws her. She doesn't throw anybody away. They throw her away. And all these friendships that she doesn't have anymore, it's all her fault. It's all her doing. I love her to death, but she got a dark heart, basically. And calling her me and everything. He was like, Lou, you better watch out. Lou was like, yeah, for real, I'm gonna watch out. Lou, you such a sucker. This is why Tiffany's not giving you no punani, because you was sucker. And so I wish I would. I wish you would. Let me stop. So Martell is basically saying this, and Lou was like, "Yeah, she's scorned." And he was like, "I'm not trying to be around her. She think I'm trying to get some. She think I want some. She think I'm trying to get back with her. It's not even like that. I'm over that. Yeah, right. You ain't over that, baby. You so mad. You can't believe it's over. You can't believe she cut you off. She cut you off. She won't even have a conversation with your ass. She won't email you. She won't text you. She won't talk to you on the phone. You got to reach out to the help, baby, or her supporting staff. And he's like, he can't believe that. Oh, if she got a supporting staff, that means she's doing good. And he's barely struggling with the situation. I know, Lou. I just feel Lou just looks so embarrassed. He's just so embarrassing on TV. Like, Lord, I did not see her son tear her face up. Oh wow. What I know is that video. I cut it down. I edited a lot out. Just like I told you guys, I edit out when I'm coughing. I'm seasoning. I'm seasoning. I can't even say it. When I'm sneezing, I edit that out. I had to edit a lot of the stuff out because it was like boom, boom, breaking stuff, knocking stuff over. Like, Lord, where's the educational toys? He's playing hammer with the furniture. Like, what's going on? And basically, to me, I feel like she did that to show him that she's overwhelmed and she needs help and she needs support and she can't do this by herself. If you care, then get your ass here. And I don't know what he's telling her. Lou needs to keep an eye on Tiffany. Boy, he needs to. He definitely do. And then Tiffany wanted to leave early. I thought she wanted to leave early to go meet up with her boo thing. That's what I thought. Lou needs to get himself prepared for divorce. Point blank. Period. Facts. What's up? See, Big Lou. Big Lou so happy someone is listening to him. He is. Poor thing. Mel and Martell met in college, 18 or 19. That's a very long time. It is. Lou's not getting no cookie. Ain't no way. I know. He's not getting a drop. He ain't getting no milk or no cookies. Milk and cookies? Nope. Yes, you already know that, Linda. Big Lou is just sensitive. He is. He's real sensitive. But he put his foot in his mouth sometimes. He runs his mouth when he shouldn't run his mouth, when he should just be listening. He doesn't understand the dynamics yet. Oh, yeah. He did, August. Yes. She said it recently, 4 days ago. I uploaded that to my channel, like basically life after heartbreak and how she had to remind herself every single day to smile and try to be happy, try to call somebody, be happy, because, when you go through so much trauma in the house, trauma and, your town, the embarrassment, the kids, now you got to put the kids in the mix. Now the kids have to go through the separation when you just want it, and someone said this yesterday that, when it comes to sugar mama, they're saying that sugar mama never really experienced, Martell being there full time or something like that. Somebody said, like, she's not going to get that full feeling of her father like the other kids have, had at that point too as well. And I know Mel thinks about that too. And Martell, did he get his builder license, y'all? Did he get his builder license? Like, for real? For real? Yeah, he is sensitive. Tiffany makes me throw shoes at the TV. I know, I can't stand her. August, yes, that scene was sad. It was. Hey, Furious, how you doing? Martell better not be down in New Orleans with those tight pants. Yeah, he's in New Orleans. And they went to the Essence Fest as well. And she's on Instagram, going through so many different emotions, trying to act, unbothered. It was just really sad because you seen a woman, it was just sad because you're like, damn, you fell for the okie doke. I mean, you fell for the okie doke so bad that you can't even just bounce. bounce. You can't even bounce. You don't even got a call to bounce. You don't got nobody to call to bounce. You in that house. Y'all should have been somewhere traveling, going somewhere, packing up the kids, packing up and leaving and ghost. Okay, sitting in the house, and what, today's Saturday, now she's watching the show, like, and she's in that, she's trapped in that house, and I don't know how she does get money and things of that nature. But from what the comments and the people that follow her are basically saying, that there is no income but Martell income. But she says that Martell income ain't that good, and she said that she be teaching Martell, and she taught him how to co-parent, and she tells him what to do, when to do it, how to do it. She runs that. She was being bodacious, y'all. She was being bodacious. I was like, yo, you gotta go check out the video. So in any event, moving on from that situation, we got Maurice. He's feeling a certain type of way. He's not trying to go on no couples trip. He's not trying. He's like, I thought I got out of therapy. I thought I did it once and that's it. Like, look at him. Like, I did it once and I said, he don't want to go. You need to go. Okay. You need to get your butt up in there. And then we got Lulu talking about also we going to therapy, and then Lou's basically saying, so we're going to talk about these real things, these issues. We're going to talk about the bed. And she was like, what do you mean? And like, what are you talking about? Like basically she doesn't want him to bring up they have sexual issues or they have any sexual problems. And Lou said, well, maybe Dr. Francis can help us, with the bed, action in the bed. And she, what you mean? And Tiffany was like, well, I need love. I need hugging. I need kissing. I need this. I need to be told that I'm beautiful. I need to be told this. I need to be told that. I find it hard to believe that Lou doesn't do that. Only reason why I believe Lou is not doing that now is because she totally cut him off of any cookies and milk. Point blank period. It probably been like 6 months. He's been cut off. So that I love you stuff, he's frustrated. Then she doesn't want to talk about it. And now they're going to couples retreat, and she don't want to be bothered with the situation. She don't really want to bring that up. And so we gonna see. And she goes, maybe you just addicted to sex. And he was like, what? And then she goes, well, maybe Dr. Francis can help us get a baby girl. And didn't Tiffany just mention what Tisha said to her? Maybe Dr. Francis can help you get a baby. Now she tells Lou that, but then Lou says to her, girl, how we gonna get a baby? We ain't even having sex. So you can tell that she's a manipulator, and she plays mind games, and she tries her girlish charms, even though she looks like, I ain't gonna even say it. Even though she looks like that person, that elderly person, you know what I mean? She's playing games with him. You could just tell she was playing games with him. She done told him every excuse. I know she told him she had a headache, she had a period, she had cramps, she got an infection, she got this, she got that, she's on medication, she got a headache, her back hurts, she got cramps, she can't move her legs, she got a sore throat. I bet he heard every excuse. This is why he's basically out here to want the world to know, baby, I need some action with the addiction. He's like, I need it. He's like, I want it. I got to have some. And she's like, you can go get it anywhere you want. Just not for me. Oh, boy, that gotta hurt. Boy, that gotta hurt, y'all. Ain't no way 6 months. I'm guessing, Ralph. I'm guessing on the 6 months. I don't know when the last time they had sex. I'm guessing. Kimmi, Maurice is working on Kimmy's nerve. Yes, he is. He is working on her nerves. And she was like, what? But she, I like how Kimmy's able to tie Maurice back into the situation. He goes, I thought we done. She was like, well, we can do better. There could be more stuff to be happen. And the way she's like a guidance counselor. You know what I mean? A guidance counselor and an advisory person. Like, she knows how to, get conflict out the way and get you to say yes. She has that charm. Okay. She has that charm. And so Lou's like, so she tells Lou, well, I'm leaving early. He was like, what you mean you leaving early? And she was like, yeah, I got to get back home. I got to get back to work. And he was like, yo, listen. She was like, well, I called out 2 days. And he was like, what about your business partner? And she's like, well, he's on vacation. And he was like, oh, I wonder if she's getting it in with her business partner. Hold on. I don't know, allegedly. Who knows? So she's getting along with somebody. She's getting it on with somebody. Okay. It ain't him. And so and so he says, so, so I'm supposed to stay there. He goes, if we go together, we leave together. And why is she trying to ditch him and leave him there? Because to me, she doesn't want, too much information to get out, leave him hanging, or she's trying to meet up with somebody else. Because Tiffany don't look like she's missing sex. Tiffany looks like she's a freak of the week, okay? I hate Tiffany wet hair look. Then on the top. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it. Cause she lies so much, she got the thin hair on the top. Like she looks like a total rabbit. A total rabbit. She looks just like a rabbit. Lou needs some sexual handling. He does. Kimmi is playing nice, but not for long. She will get tired of talking. I know. Lou might be too big to have sex too. She's so full of crap. Her brown eyes. Linda is getting in. Linda. Ralph, she gave you permission, Lou. Go out and get you some cookies, some brownies, and some chocolate milk. Kimmi, what do you see in this man? They think they are so smart. They just don't have common sense. That's one of the things. They don't have common sense. For real, for real. I believe if Tiffany and Lou get a little more smucked in them, I would rather see them than Marsau and Tisha. They irk my nerves, Lord. Justina, agree. Tiffany has a meeting. She can't miss. She has a meeting she can't miss. I know she can't. What's up, MJ? Lou's depressed. That's what I was saying. I think he's depressed. Poor Lou. Lou's just out here, and then Marsau is just making so much fun of him, talking about I'm so glad I'm not him. Who's gonna deal with that kind of mess? Like, and all the guys want to make sure they are nothing like him. It's just sad. But in any event, what I was saying when it comes to, Tiffany used the same baby line that, Tisha said to her. So it's just like, girl, are you serious? And it's just manipulating because they're not even having sex. So you're trying to promise him a baby or you're going to have a baby just to get him off your back. And that's basically what she's been doing. Okay. Like, Lou, you need to come up in there with the women. Okay. Come up in their house. Come up in the house. Bring coleslaw in the house, baby. Prescott brothers are trashing you. They look like it. They look like they. I can't with you, Miss T. I was about to go rated R for a second. I don't know what they be talking about. And so, you have this situation. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. So you have Tisha. Basically, Tisha's trying to trick her husband. Like, we know damn well Marsau is not stupid or dumb. And that's why he's asking you these questions about the trip to have a conversation. Marsau is not going to go anywhere he don't want to go. Okay. He went to Africa without you. You are not tricking him to go anywhere. Okay. He's letting you have your cake and eat it right now, making you feel good about the situation. But he's definitely not being tricked. He was like, why can't we just go with, Kimmi and Tiffany? Why can't we go to the bar? Why can't we go to the club? Why can't I do business? Why can't I do that? She was like, because we're going to have an intimate night in Nashville. And he was like, who planned this? He goes, I did. So, he's being on his, Marsau's on his best behavior so far. After he got cussed out by Tisha's family and Bernard, it seems like he's been on his best behavior. He hasn't been totally disrespectful to his wife like that. You know what I mean? And so he's like, so he's feeling a certain type of way. He talks about Lou. How are we going to have a good time with Lou and Tiffany? Do we ever have a good time with Lou and Tiffany? Well, then Marsau was like, well, I did in Atlanta, Blase the third. So he was like, after, and she was like, well, after you got him together. So basically, Tisha said, you got him together. Tisha's just like her mother, Wanda. Okay. You got him together. And Marsau was like, well, I didn't get him together. Us men, we have different conversations. He threw a little shot at her, basically saying her and the ladies can't get along and talk and work things out as men that they can. And sometimes, most of the time, that is accurate to some people, but these ladies is different. And Lou didn't have beef with you like that. And Lou's only been filming for 2 seasons, and he hasn't really had any episodes with you like that, or any real time with you, or you guys to develop a relationship where you're dishing tea on one another. Okay. Marsau, so it's a different situation, but Marsau was definitely very disrespectful to Lou. He said, he was a boy, he was like a little Pinocchio, and he grew into a man. Why you say that about this grown ass man, that got kids, that's married, and basically call him Pinocchio? So is he calling him a liar? So basically, I think the Scots believe that Tiffany and Lou be lying, because they do be lying. They all lying, okay? They all lying. So did he call him Pinocchio? Okay. He was gonna go. They're going for that paycheck, girl. They going for that paycheck. Come on. If you notice, Marsau and Tisha are basically really positioning themselves. I'm confused why people say Marsau and Mel need to get back to Martell and Mel need to get back together for the kids. I don't know. Stay hungry, baby. I'm hungry right now. I really can't believe this hood drama is really happening in Alabama. Yes, MJ. It's in Alabama. Tisha isn't smart enough to fool anyone but herself. You know what I mean? Like, we know that this was just so fake. There's no way. When Marsau went in there, when Wanda got that ice cream truck or that food truck, he was like, there's no engine in this mother sucker. If y'all can start this up, I'll buy it right now. He was like, there's nothing. He was looking at them like, y'all is crazy. Right then I knew it was over. It was over. There's no way. So you are absolutely positively right, Miss T. 100%. Haven't seen Tiffany body. I don't know how she looks. Oh, she got a nice body. She stickums. She stickums. Louis I care. Louis I scares me. I bet she has to be on top. But you go, Lou. Need coleslaw. I know. I said that, a couple of weeks ago. There's no way he's getting on top. So maybe she doesn't want to get on top. Maybe she doesn't know how to do it. Maybe she gets tired of doing it. But Tiffany definitely doesn't look like that person. The way that she talks, the way that she acts, the way she kind of manipulates, the way that she acts dumb, the way that she acts stupid sometimes, the way she acts like she's lost and delirious, basically lets you know that she's here for games all day. She's a role player type of person. She plays roles. Okay, she wants to be Academy Award winning actress, baby. And she was giving Lou that booty like he was wanting it before they got married. And once he said I do, she said I don't. Okay. Tiffany is pretty, but I don't get a sexy vibe from her. I don't get sexy. I get freaky. I don't get sexy. I get a freaky vibe from her. She get it from my mama. She get it from my mama. Let me stop. She get it from her mama, y'all. Bro, she shaped like what did you say? You said I don't even know what the comment went. Genie bottle, I can't with you. Yeah, Kimmi. Yeah, tonight was the finale. It won't come back until September 10th. The first Sunday of September, that's when it's coming back. So I think it's coming back September 10th, I believe. Trying to be fake open book. I know, fake open book all day. Hey y'all, what's up, Sims? How you doing? I guess I missed your comment, Ralph. I know you said something. Okay, so let me get to this part. So in any event, when it comes down to this situation, so they're having a conversation. So when it comes to Marsau, he agrees to go. He basically, I just don't understand why he called Lou a Pinocchio, turn into a boy, turn into a man. I was like, okay, that is shade. That is very disrespectful. And Tisha's basically saying, you got him together. And Marsau's basically saying, can we fight Martell? Because it's not really going to be a couples trip, but there ain't going to be no fighting. You're all like, boy, Like, you doing way too much, like, way too much. Like, you need to calm down. And so we have, that little conversation. And basically she said, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do to get what you want. So basically she's from the Players Club. And then Marsau basically is questioning whether is this a swingers event. I don't know if he's letting her know that he want to swing, or is he throwing shade at Lou, because Lou and Tiffany's supposed to be swingers. Okay. Only person swinging is Lou. Okay. And so he doesn't really want to go, but now he's going to go. And now, she goes, I'm going to go get the kids ready. And he goes, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. You need my help. You need my assistance. And she laughs. He goes, she goes, that's Cap. And basically he's making fun that he doesn't help out with the kids. That's sad. That's tragic that, you feel like that's just her job, that you don't want to even bond with your kids on that level. I know you pay the bills. Tisha paid bills too as well. But to tuck them in at night, help them brush their teeth, or read them a story, or just cuddle with them and make sure they get together, just a part of bonding and connecting with your kids, other than just connecting with them when everything is perfect and you don't have to lift a finger. So for him to kind of give light to that, he's, throwing shade at Tisha doing her job that he demands for her to do. But he gives light to it and kind of throw shade and make fun of it. This is why people don't like you, Marsau. So moving on from that situation, I got coins to make, not friends to fake. So Mel got her shirt out, and also Vanessa has a shirt out too as well. Mel mentioned that the other day. She's getting ready for this event. It's a huge event. Martell, basically, he wants to come through. He wants to support her. He wants to get back on good terms. Like, he been talking, running the streets, doing crazy stuff, disrespecting her, everything, talking about her on camera, off camera, everywhere he go. Baby, just so heartbroken and so mad, just lashing out like a baby. So, now he has no other choice but to get it together. And this is sometimes where you need to force somebody's hand. So now he's being a bigger person. He's bringing the kids, but we don't know what he been pull her through for 2 years when they was going through that divorce. Mel got on stage. She looked fire. She's handling her business. The kids come through and they're all like, okay, let me come see mom. And they, they with dad, and, sugar mama's not there. The kids look all right, but they, they don't want this separation. They want their father and their mother together. But it is what it is. And and it was so, and it was like, Mel was like, girl, you need some sunscreen. Grandma was like, you guys thirsty, you guys hot. They was like, yo, everybody's eating. People got this, people got that, blah, blah, blah. Grandma was like, come on, let me take you to, to the VIP room. Let me take you down to the boom boom room. And Martell was like, see, Nana always knows. Them kids was hungry, starving. Martell brought them kids there because he was struggling. But no, he did it to make amends, or try to get things back together. And he's looking at her, and he said that, I was going to be here and your kids need to be here because this is one of the biggest important days in your life. This is a big, big thing. This is a big thing in Alabama. This is a big thing, major. This is like, and your kids should be here to watch that and see that. And I wasn't going to stop you. I wasn't going to stop our kids from being a part of that. You know what I mean? So I guess he's getting the big picture, and, he's meeting her halfway instead of fighting her and throwing fireballs and bricks. He's trying to come with, bended knees. He's trying to come with an olive branch. He's trying to say, okay, I realize I messed up, but he ain't going to say that like that, but he sees it. And Martell, this is what Martell's trying to do. What is he doing? He's doing speaking engagement. He wants to be that person. And he had all that. I know he sees this and just be like, damn. I would too. That's why mama was like, he going through some things. He's going through some things. He's going through some things. And he definitely is. He's definitely going through some things. So we shall see. And you can just see he's just looking at her. She's just looking at him, and he just wants to get on the same page. He just wants, things to get a whole lot better, because this is a difficult transition, for everybody. But who had to be strong and transition and make sure she was okay, make sure the kids was okay, was Mel. Because shit was gonna hit the fan, and he's not trying to do what he's supposed to do. So it is what it is. So in any event, it was a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot going on with Miss coleslaw. She's out here, y'all. She looked like, y'all, with that kid, and she just looked like, oh man. And basically, you know, she said her car didn't get repo. She was in an accident. I was just like, what? So the phone lines are open if anybody wants to call in. Let me put the number on the screen and let me turn on. But she also seems very childish too. And also, it just seems like she's battling for him. When she said, look at these roses, y'all. It's in the video. But I don't know if he's got, I already uploaded it to my channel. I don't know if you guys want to see it now. But the phone lines is open, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because he don't know how to dress himself. I think he got an army pants. Are they basketball shorts, Lord? He probably does. Because he don't know. He don't know. It took a lot for him to do this. It took a whole lot. His way didn't work. It took a whole lot. Oh, yes. Yes, Kimmi. I don't even know, Ralph. Oh, thank you, MJ. I appreciate that. Kudos for that. Let me see. Everybody came dressed appropriately to the event except Martell. Well, he had, you know how, sometimes you got to be rebellious a little bit. So Oslo was in an accident that was so bad that she drove the car home and then was towed away to be fixed or whatever. Yes, that's what she said. She said she was in an accident. The car got totaled. She got the money for it. Yes, she was driving a car and allegedly it got towed. But then people are saying that it got repoed because Martell is not paying a note on it anymore. And if Martell's back with Mel, he may not be paying that note. That's allegedly, y'all. You have to turn me down in the background, please. Okay, so please tell me please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Corey, Brooklyn.
Okay. Hey, Corey from Brooklyn. So what's your thoughts on tonight's episode?
Oh, I just want to tell you it's my first time watching you. I love your comedy. You're funny.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I just wanted to say that I didn't like when they showed Martell and Mel vacationing together. Everybody was like, oh, are they back together? Are they vacationing together? The girl already says she's not getting back with him. They need to miss all the way. She's not getting back with him. Stop talking about she's getting back with him.
Well, anyway. You know, people are going to speculate, especially them together, and then their past history of, him messing up and her forgiving him. So they're thinking that maybe this might happen. I don't know. Like, that would be like, I don't know how she would, swallow that pill. That would be a hard pill to swallow.
When you've been hurt the way she's been hurt, you don't go back. You can't go back. And
that's
there's
true.
No way she'll go back.
Well, we gonna see. But what did you think about tonight's episode?
I don't like I don't like the scene with Tisha and Tiffany. I don't like them. I think Kimmi is a snake. I think she's a snake. I don't like Tisha. I think she's dumb. I think she's so jealous. She's so envious, and Tiffany, I don't know. I just think she's just trying to stay on the show.
Me too.
Because she comes with nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. She's like Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Sugar, for real. Coffee, no cream, no sugar, no nothing. Like, girl, what are you talking about? And why
is a damn thing? I mean, oh my God. And Marsau, I don't know. He just think he all that. I don't know where he get that from.
From where he was raised, that the women must have loved him. He had money.
For what? He's sloppy. He's not even shaped good. He's not even good looking. Why does he think he all that? He has that arrogancy about him that I just can't stand.
That's him.
He needs to go somewhere with that.
That's Marsau. He's been put on the pedestal his whole life, and you already know that he, you know.
Why? He didn't have nothing. He was working at a movie theater for what?
Somebody put the women in the town. There might not be enough men around, and he said when he picked Tisha, he knew.
Well, you know, she was desperate, so
she was
desperate, so she would have took anybody that came along.
Didn't she live in an outhouse? She said you have the ones that live in the house, you have ones that live out the house. I was like, what?
No, an outhouse. She said she lived in an outhouse.
No, like out, like not in a house, because her cousin Kiki lived in a house growing up, and since she lived in the project.
Oh yeah, she lived in the projects.
And she said that since we didn't have a house, we couldn't go see the other people. Like, damn, this family is crazy.
They're just ratchet, all of them. Did you see that the niece that came on talking about she defending her auntie? Did you see her?
I didn't see her yet.
Oh my God. How do you never seen her? Oh my God. Be careful. Set yourself up and be prepared, because when you see her, you might faint or something. You have to prepare yourself to see her.
Because I seen her with other relatives. It could be one of them that was at the place when Wanda.
No, I don't think so. I've never seen this one. I swear, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy.
Oh yeah. The niece came out and she was basically defending, and they basically been calling her a linebacker.
You know, that's all right. That's your family. Defend your auntie or whatever you want to call her. But you couldn't come on TV looking better than that. Did you see that girl wig? You saw the wig was lifting up. I don't know who put that on her.
That's a shame.
But that whole family is just solidified for me. That whole family is just trash. They raggedy. They're just trash. They're in the garbage.
Okay, hold on for a second. God. Hold on for a second. Merge with. Let's see if I can do that.
Huh?
Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Just send a voicemail.
Oh, they must have hung up.
Hi. I think that
okay. Excuse me. You got an echo in the background. If you can turn me down in the back. Yes.
Is it still an echo?
No, it's not an echo. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
This is Linda, and I'm calling from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay, Linda, you're on the phone with Mary Jane and New York. So what's your thoughts on the show tonight?
Girl, I tell you what, all of them was working my doggone nerves. Tiffany ran up making a butt out of that damn big-ass Sasquatch, and I think he kind of knew it. You know what I'm saying? He kind of knows that she's full of shit. But anyway, the doggone Martell was sitting up there just looking at Mel and just drooling and thinking about what he lost and just, you know, just going back to, I mean, they were a dope couple. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't want her to go back to him because he's going to still be going over there to Coleslaw, seeing that little baby, and be wanting to bring the baby over there for her to look at, knowing how he got it and how he did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want her to get back with him, but she was kind of smiling and looking side-eyed at him and all that. It made my nerves just want to
trust him. That's right.
So?
Trust him. No, I don't.
But why is she going on vacation with him then? That's what got me sick to my stomach. He has called her a hoe.
But I'm going to say this. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and we just see them on one Saturday, you know? So we don't know what he done did, what he done said to get back in her good grace. Because we don't know what happened. They have a life other than TV. We just see them
he couldn't get. Yeah, he couldn't get back in my good grace after he has. After I've seen the scenes on TV where he's called her hoe and tried to put Coleslaw on the same plane and she's just as good as no. That little girl's just as dumb as a sack of rocks. You know what I'm saying?
At that time when he did that, he thought he was on top. He thought he was gonna run Mel to the ground. That's what he thought. And you could see on his face, like you said, you saw the regret in his face tonight.
Yes, that was regret. Yeah. Yes.
And he kept staring at her, hoping he was
obvious.
Mm-hmm. He thought she was going to get hot for him, but she was just looking at him and turning her head and looking at him from the side. But that cat was salivating, wasn't he? Yeah. He was trying to figure out, how can I beg you to please let me come home, baby? But he's narcissistic, and he wants somebody to stroke him and feel on them big muscles he got with them little bitty deer legs shaped like a deer. And this,
he also would do that for free, but he don't want it for
exactly. She thinks she's with a movie star, and now I want to be a movie star and get up there with my too big, damn hips too big. You see that girl's ass? Oh my God, look like a dog sitting on. Oh my goodness!
She looks like she lost weight.
But when she get up, look at that ass.
She must have had it done.
Well, she don't need to comb my hair.
Who you talking about? She's depressed, though.
Well, she needs to comb my damn hair.
Who you talking about, Tiffany?
Little raggedy head heifer. Little raggedy head heifer. She need to comb my hair. I can't stand it. She just putting her hand all in her hair. And, I can slap her lips on the floor. But anyway, babe, let me she licks her lips and just acting like Marilyn Monroe or somebody. Oh, come on, dog. But anyway, I'm gonna let somebody else holler.
Okay, thank you for calling.
You be blessed.
You be blessed too.
Bye bye. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go to let somebody else come in.
Okay, thank you guys, both of you. Thank you, blessings.
You're welcome. You too. And I'll keep watching.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mel allowed him to disrespect her for so long. He expected that. Yeah, he thought that she was never going to leave him. I mean, like, that's what the video is like. The best thing she's talking about is her hair. She says she doesn't have a stylist, where she lives at now. She's looking for a stylist. If you ain't got a car, you ain't got a stylist. Especially if your car got, repo. She said she's been spending some coin, because the car broke down or whatever. But everyone's saying that I thought the car was being fixed. And the car's being fixed because it was an accident. She said the car was totaled and she just got her check and she named the bank where she got her check from in the video that you guys see on the screen. So I'm just like, okay, girl. Like, you giving us too much information. Like, you shouldn't even be worried. If they think your car got repo, let them say it. But I know, you want to speak up on the situation. Because what else is she going to speak on? What else is she going to speak on? She may have waited. So, yeah, this is the situation. Did Coleslaw? That's what I don't think so. That's why everyone's saying that she doesn't. So, who's paying the bills? But she said that Martell doesn't do anything big for her. That's what she said. So how is she paying the bills? Is she doing what Destiny is doing? Because Destiny said that after her divorce, she got on the food stamps. She got government assistance while she had 40K in the bank. Remember, Destiny told us that. Mel Clark. No, it was Miss Curry, Miss Orion. Coleslaw. Thank you. Oh, yeah, yeah, Kimmy. Yep, coleslaw. So yeah, that's the situation. The phone lines are open, and that's about it. I don't know if you want to hear the Tiffany video, or I mean not Tiffany. If you guys want to hear the Ariane Carey's video, I cut a lot of it out because it was just like, oh my god. You could just see a lost person, and they're very young, and it just seems like she was captive in that house. Like that's her home. Like she is paid to stay. You know how sometimes if you guys watch P Valley, now that you see, if you watch P Valley, you see one of the girls. Now she went to go to her John, and she's actually living in she got a house with him. He calls her, but he got a huge condo for her, and things of that nature. But it's like, she's like the broke. It's like it's a broke situation. Like, when a man barely could do anything for you, just giving you scraps. And that looks like how she's living, with the situation. But she did have a refrigerator full of food, and she did have a cabinet full of food too as well. So, what did Miss T say? Tisha is a clown. Not the side chick. What? I'm sorry. Okay. I know. Oh, Mercedes. That's what her name was, Mercedes. I was thinking of her name right now because I just started watching P Valley, Miss T. I just caught up to it, and I'm feeling a lot better as far as the coffin situation. So I want to talk about P Valley, and then Bad Girls Club is going down. Tammy Roman's daughter is involved with Persuasion. That's a whole situation. Like that video that I uploaded about Persuasion and Tammy Roman daughter Jazz. Listen, let me tell you. I did so much I cut out of that video. So much that I cut out of that video. How Persuasion was treating Jazz. I was just like, Lord have mercy. It's like that. Like it's crazy. So you guys check out that video too as well. I was like the disrespect and trying to make her feel bad. Like what's going on, Persuasion? And then you got Jazz basically allegedly is, with somebody else or talk to her like that. Like Persuasion was very disrespectful to Tammy Roman's daughter, treating her like she was a stepchild, y'all. Talk about I didn't call you on your birthday. Ha ha ha. Like what? I dissed you and you was mad. So, but they might have a friendship, but also it was said that, Tammy's daughter said that she wasn't going to, date any strippers, and she's dating Persuasion. And they had some cattiness going on, and then you got Jazz basically saying that she's down, to go to the Baddies South reunion to help Miss Persuasion, because Persuasion's been getting beat up on TV, and then Persuasion was trying to ignore Jazz. Like I maybe that's their relationship, but it didn't seem right, y'all. I was like, Lord have mercy. So you guys go check. Okay, Jazz is out and on TV show. No, she's not on a TV show, Ralph. She's messing with her Persuasion or messing around, and Jazzy's basically telling Persuasion that she'll go to the reunion with her and basically box everybody she needs, have her back like that, because Persuasion has been getting beat up on the show. I think she's supposed to get beat up again. Like, oh my God. But I didn't know Tammy Roman daughter Jazz was actually messing with, on Persuasion. I was like, boy, what's going on? Coleslaw getting child support for that baby. I don't know. He might be giving her money. He probably don't want to be in a call. Okay, Jazz. Maybe getting child support for both of her kids. I don't know if she put Martell on child support. They may have worked something out. She needs a job. Is Miss Jocelyn going on P Valley? Yo, yeah, she's gonna be on P Valley next episode. Yep, Jocelyn's gonna be on there. And homeboy from what is that show? Bad Boys LA or Bad Boys, whatever that show name. One of the dudes where the money resides, he was on P Valley last week, I believe. So we shall meet again. We shall meet again. And I'm taking this stuff to try to get better with my throat and things of that nature. Because when you cough, your throat becomes irritated. Everything becomes irritated and things of that nature. And the allergies been crazy. I didn't even go celebrate with nobody today. I was like, everybody leave. I want all these doors and these windows closed because the pollen has been so high. And it's just been so crazy. So I was just lucky that I was able to, stay home today. For real. I ain't had to get out there and cook on a grill. You know what I'm saying? I had to do none of that. I don't even want no barbecue food. I don't want nothing. I just want my throat to feel better. I haven't seen the episode didn't come out yet, Kimmy, with Jocelyn on there. Get well, sis. Oh, thank you so much. I'm working on it. I got a whole lot better. That's why I'm live tonight, baby. So I shall see you guys Monday. And also on the other channel to catch up on Bad Girls, Baddie South. And then also Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip. They dropped 3 episodes, so there's going to be 4 when I review it. And, handle that BI. And then I also want to see Nene's leak show. I couldn't even watch it because my eyes was just watering and crying. Couldn't see out of these mother effers. So I wanted, what is it? College Hill, Stacey Dash. I want to rip her a new one. I can't wait to talk about her ass because I remember talking about her when she got her second divorce, and the cops thought that they were doing meth up in the house. And she was like, oh my God, that situation was crazy. That video got taken down. Excuse me. Yes. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Major. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's just the summertime. Like, it's killing me. It's killing me, but it's just the allergies. They act up, and I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just the house. Like, I need to put a for sale sign on this bitch or something. It might be just the house is like, anywhere else is not as bad, but outside, I was like, oh no, I'm not getting in the tent. I'm not going to no beach. I'm not going to no park. I am straight. Okay, I'm straight. So thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Happy 4th of July. Much love to each and every one of y'all. May y'all have a safe week, a prosperous week, and you all have safe travels. Keep your head up. Keep moving and just believe in you and believe in yourself and watch your back. Watch your exits where you go. Just watch yourself because it's a whole lot going on out here in this world. I've been watching these videos of these people doing the smash and grabs in Chicago, California, and right down the street, y'all, this is a real uppity neighborhood down the street, around the corner, down the block. They done did a smash and grab in there, y'all. A smash and grab, like Who are these people doing these smash and grabs? They're doing smash and grabs in broad daylight. They're doing it in Beverly Hills. They're doing it in the Hamptons. They're doing it in places that, usually people just be destroying their own area. But now they're going into these luxury places. I don't know who they are because they be masked down, gloves up, face cover, and everything. And they all ride out in expensive cars. Okay? So there's a lot going on. Oh, okay, Ralph. Basketball wives, it's supposed to get good now. The drama and the beef is supposed to start. Hopefully Monday. Hopefully Monday. It's been slow. It's just been really setting the story up and, trying to get the ladies. I don't, it's been okay. Like, I don't hate it and I don't love it. I'm in between with it. It's okay, but they don't really got, like, we want to see action. So the action's supposed to be coming, y'all. The action is coming. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Okay? Peace and love. Good night. Happy 4th. Yeah, the fire. Would you guys hear the fireworks? Lord. Good night, y'all.